Hello everybody and welcome back to Football Manager 2023. It's the end of Season 12 with the Guiseley Youth Academy save and, well, let's dive into the game because we're going up. We are getting promoted to League One and it is secure without the playoffs. It's secure with a pretty terrible goal difference, but it's all pretty good, to be honest. Yes, league table, we are in second. We can win the league if there is a 10-goal swing on the final day of the season, which I can't imagine happening. But yes, we have done a very, very good job this year, and we're going up in style, to be honest. There you have it, 83 points. The three promoted teams are already declared. It is Exeter, who are going to win the league, us in second, and Chesterfield in third. The playoffs, all to play for. I mean, anyone down to 11th could still get into the playoffs because 71 would put Shrewsbury in. Carlisle are only on 72. Rochdale, Bradford, Preston, Crewe, Tranmere, Swindon and Carlisle all there with an opportunity to go up with us, Chesterfield and Exeter. But yeah, what a season it's been. 25 wins, 8 draws, 12 losses, goal difference of plus 17, which really isn't amazing, but 83 points is the crucial bit of it. And there we see how the roller coaster has gone this year. And it sort of does look a bit like a roller coaster, doesn't it? You start with a big incline and then you have a big drop and then you have another incline, a big drop, and then you come back up and you finish the ride on a level surface. But really, really happy with it. Really, really happy. It's been amazing. It's been really, really good. We've got one game left of the season, which will be against Morecambe. We'll do that live on camera. And then we'll be going in to do the end of season review and see what sort of monies we're going to get for winning for winning promotion. Not quite winning the league, but for winning promotion. See how we do with that and go from there. No more transfers have happened, although Hanif Bertrand is getting quite a lot of interest in him now, so that could be a potential reasonable big sale. Obviously I think his value will go up as we go up the divisions as well, but overall very happy. We're going to be using a couple of the youth prospects in this game that obviously we've just signed to new deals, and some of the kids that have already been here on previous deals as well. We'll give them a bit of a call up. Yes, my boy Patrick Kaminski is going to get a run out at right back at some time, even though severely lacking match fitness. There he is. The new faces are in, so there is Kaminski for this one. And I realise I don't think I showed you the kits in all their glory for this season. So there they are. Look at that. These are the kits that we've been using for our promotion season. But again, because we've got promoted, we'll have new kits next season, and I will go into looking at them. Predicted 24th, we're going to be finishing in second, going up to the Sky Bet League 2. So I'm going to go and pick the team. We'll get into the game, and then we'll go and do the end of season review. Okay, so we're going for a slightly rotated team with youngsters on the bench, basically. We are going with Spence in goal. You're all going to get to see Ben Spence have a live game on camera. He is very highly rated. Moore starts at right back. We're going to have Priestnall and Garner next to each other. Garner, the youngster, going to be called up for this one. Not in this youth intake, but in a previous youth intake, last season's. He's going to get a start in the league. I think it might be his first start. I know he's played a couple of games, but I'm not sure he started for us before. Mills at left back, Adams and Bertrand in the middle, Rocket on the right, Fearon in behind Allpress, and Curran starting on the left. But on the bench, we're going to have my main man, Kaminski, going to be playing at right back for Joe Moore at one point. Whittam is a new guy as well. He's going to potentially play left or centre back. We've got Bangura, who is, Musa Bangura, our new Sierra Leone player. Lots of speed, so he might get a go at right wing. Cox is the attacking midfielder, the sort of playmakery sort of player we think is going to have a pretty good career with Guiseley, so get him in early on. Lebixa, Navarro Lebekisa, that's what it would be, Lebekisa. Navarro Lebekisa. He's going to need a nickname. Crossing, dribbling's a bit poor, but we're going to try and utilise his speed as well on the left wing if he comes on. Thorpe is the backup striker. Johnson is another option at centre-back as well. So that's how we're going to line up. Let's get into the game and see how this sort of... I mean, it's a strong starting 11, but hopefully we get all four of these youngsters on the pitch. That would be nice. Before we get into it, Tim Rocket's not going to start. He's injured. We're going to still just do a straight replacement with Stephen Harris. So that's the change just before we get into the game. So coming up against Morecambe, no Brooklyn Christie in the squad at all. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. I don't know if he's actually getting any sort of game time with them, is he? Where is he? Brooklyn, Chris... No, that's us. Why have I gone to our squad? I want to go to their squad, not my squad. Senior squad. Brooklyn Christie is unhappy and transfer listed for 14k. Oh my word, they have not done very well with him. Yeah, that is odd. That is very, very strange. Argues this rather than score. Knoxville Parson tries to play his way out of trouble. That's another one I would buy him back in a heartbeat. He has ability. He has ability. Maybe in the National League, but they are going to be taking a big loss on Brooklyn Christie. That is a bit of a concern. But yeah, not in the matchday squad for them today. Hasn't played an appearance for them since they bought him. So not too sure what's gone on there. But they're in 14th. We're in 2nd. Let's make that count. Look, the fans have been fantastic. Go and give them one last performance. Jimmy Curran looks stressed. Are you joking me? Let me sort you out with a bit of encouragement. There we go. With a good pump fisting. Let me sort you out with a good pump fisting. Into the game we go then. Morecambe lining up in a 4-1-2-2-1 or a 4-3-3 DM, whichever you prefer. And obviously we know we're in the 4-2-3-1 shape. There it is. Numbers on the bench include 33 Kaminski, 34 Lebinska, 35 Cox and 36 Bangura. So yeah, it should be... I really hope we can get all of those kids onto the pitch at some point in this game, but I'm not expecting too much from this game. Joe Moore's injured. On comes Patrick Kaminski. Patrick Kaminski, I shouldn't celebrate an injury to a player, but the fact he's getting on after 3 minutes and 47 seconds when I said I wanted to bring him on anyway, get on there, son. You American legend, Patrick Kaminski. Or American-Polish-British legend, I should say, has gone. Kolpo with a header. He's lobbed it over Ben Spence. It's 1-0 to Morecambe. We're actually going to go for our copy of Liverpool-esque and just mix it up a little bit. Kolpo, it's a great header. Ben Spence flying through the air. Couldn't keep it out. 8 minutes gone. 1-0 Morecambe. I'm just more excited that Kaminski's on the pitch and we get to see it. And here he is, taking a free kick into Adams. Back to Kaminski. Over the top into Harris. Harris beats the keeper. It's an assist for Kaminski. On his debut, I should be more excited that Harris has scored, but on his debut, Kaminski has an assist. Plays it short to Adams, gets it back. Great run in behind from Harris. The ball over the top. The keeper's made a shocking mistake, and straight away it is 1-1, and Kaminski has an assist. And getting a good rating will do wonders for his improvement, even after one game. I'm convinced of it. I'm convinced of it. So let's give them some encouragement. As you can see, we're starting to dominate the game a little bit more now. We'll go positive, try and keep it going. This other tactic we're using does allow us to have more possession of the ball, and I think we're going to use that going forward into next season, because I'm worried that if we give the ball away in League One, we're just going to get punished every time. Mills with the corner, swings it in. Priestnall! Oh, over the bar. I thought it was in. Malik Priestnall still going strong for this Guiseley team. Still doing a really good job. Right, dressing room. Outstretched arms. We're doing well controlling possession. We are. We've had like 52% of it. 6.5 Danny Adams. So Cox can't really play there. That's an issue. All press. We don't. The only strike we've got is Thorpe. I mean, let's do Jimmy Curran for Navarrado Lebikisa. I've really got to think when I say his name. But yeah, that's another sub. So Lebikisa coming on for Jimmy Curran on the left-hand side. Bangura on the right for Harris probably is going to be a bit difficult to do because Harris has scored and he's playing well. So we'll see how that one goes. And then Cox for Fearon is always an option as well. So let's get into the second half. We're playing well. 1-1, but we're playing well. We probably deserve to be in the lead. I'm just thinking we could go a little bit more attacking if we want to. Let's shout some more encouragement. Let's go and have a quick look at the opposition just to see. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to look in here. Hang on. Pause that. At the home stats, right, 2 passes for Kian Coleman. So let's go and do our thing on him in central midfield. Kian Coleman, nope, put it to player. We will tightly mark him. We'll always press. We'll tackle him hard. We'll get him onto his weaker foot and see if we can just control Guiseley a little bit more in that instant. Right, we are up to 65 minutes. It's time for some substitutes. Chris Fearon off, Cox on. Let's put Harris up front as he scored. All press off and Bangura on. And Mills off and Max Whittam on. There we go. All 4 youngsters coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of our subs done as well. We've brought all the youngsters on. I'm happy with that. Very, very happy. It's a big smile on my face. It's good to see. It's good to see. Right, let's shout out some encouragement again. Let's go positive. See if we can make something happen in this game. We're having the possession. We're having the shots, just not getting them on target. And it doesn't look like we're going to have too much action at the end of this game. Let's, as you can see, it focuses it all down the middle. Let's get our tempo up a little bit. Let's squeeze them up. Why not? Let's really squeeze them up for the last 2 minutes of this game. Let's see what we've got in our locker here. Doesn't look like it's going to be anything. It's not anything. Full time, 1-1. We end the season with a 1-1 draw. Malik Priestnall, man of the match again. He is just so good in this team. In terms of the youngsters then, Lebi Kisa, 6.6. Graham Cox, 6.6. Bangura, 6.6. Max Whitman, 6.7. And Kaminsky, 6.9 with an assist as well. Lovely stuff there. Yeah, Morecambe had a bit of momentum at the end, but awesome. We're going up. We're going up to League One. What is there to be disappointed about? It's amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. Look, we didn't play as well as we could, but I'm happy with the result. No issues there. 4 big debuts in that one. Or was it 5 big debuts? I'm trying to think. But there we are. Second place is secure. 84 points. Exeter win it with a 5-point clearance over us. Coming up into the playoffs, it ended up being Tranmere, Preston, Carlisle and Rochdale. Bradford ended up in 11th, even though they were in the playoffs before all the kickoffs happened. Crewe, Swindon and Shrewsbury all miss out. Going down, Portsmouth are going to non-league football, which is incredible, and Bromley are going down with them as well. Portsmouth ended the season with a 2-1 loss to Shrewsbury, who just missed out on the playoffs. So Portsmouth, Georgios left us for a relegated team. I bet he's regretting that decision right now. Team secure playoff spots, that's fine. Joe Moore's out for 3 to 4 weeks, but he'll be back for the next season. Kaminsky makes professional debut as the 16-year-old made his debut for the club as a 4th-minute substitute. Is greeted well by Guiseley supporters who are no doubt pleased to see the first senior steps of a player produced by the club. Lovely stuff. Press conference can be done there. And we received 10k for finishing in Sky Bet League. 10k? 10k? Is that it? We need like 1 million. We need like 1.1 million is what we need. Thank you. I'm sure there'll be more paid out after that. But we are going up from Sky Bet League 2. And that's the main thing, isn't it? That's the main thing to consider in this. We're up into Sky Bet League 1, which is awesome. And we'll be back for the end of season review. So the end of season review then. 03-04. No, that's completely wrong. 34-35 season. The new arrivals, there were none, but we had some outs. Havetzi, C. Mountford, C+. Callum Powell, C. Dan Warren, C. Georgios, B-. Excellent. Chris Ferguson, C. Brooklyn Christie, B+. Simon Kenyon, C. Ronaldo Howe, C. Matata, C. Meris, C. Hay Macomb, C. Michael Coley, C. Alex Hayes, C. Liam Brown, B-. Oh yeah, he went to Preston. I wonder has he had any game time? Liam Brown has not had any game time, but that 33k, you could probably say that was a bit more of an investment for the future. And Ryan Amarell, a C+. Loans out then. Rocco Trineri, A-. Elated with the decision to loan him out. Happy with the loan fee agreed. Steve Bonner, D. He actually came back to play for us. Neil Kelly, C+. Jerry Lester, A-, which is good. Carlos Hurtley, A-. Eddie Healy, C. Nate Ampadu, C. Graham O'Brien, A-. Jez Hines, C+. And Jordan Tear, a D. Wow, could have commanded a loan fee but happy to reduce the wage bill. There we go. Season results then. The board are pleased that the team won promotion from League 2 this season. Given the fact that they thought we'd be in a relegation battle, they should be delighted. 74% is the average home attendance in the league, which is awesome. And Taron Allpress, top goal scorer with 19 in this one. The Emirates FA Cup, again, 74% attendance. We got knocked out in the first round by Fylde. Less said about that, the better. Carabao Cup, 74% attendance again, knocked out in the third round by Leeds, but we did beat Championship Nottingham Forest and Blackburn Rovers on the way to losing to Premier League Leeds United. And in the Papa John's Trophy, we didn't get out of the group stage, which let's not dwell on that. Biggest win, 5-1 over Tranmere, Allpress getting 2, Thorpe, Tarmy and Stitt getting 1 as well. 3-1 win over Morecambe was the match to remember. Stevens, Tarmy and Jones scored for us. And the goal of the season was scored by Joe Moore. I thought it might be this goal. He literally picked it up on his own half. The Bromley defence split like the Red Sea, and he stuck it into the bottom corner. It was lovely. Finances-wise, We're going from 1.5-star regional to 2-star regional, which is good. The club's reputation has increased over the last season. This will help us attract a higher calibre of player to the club, help us support base grow, and greatly improve our commercial revenue is crucial. No deals just yet. Sponsorship is the same as last year. Broadcast revenue is slightly down on last year. Corporate and hospitality went up. Prize money went significantly down. Match day commercial and retail went ever so slightly up, which is good. 100k of merchandise sales, 10% of which was non-domestic. And the top selling shirts were All Press, Adams, Tarmy, Thorpe and Harris. And that's how we lined up. 4-2-3-1. Pretty self-explanatory. It is the season. It is the formation and the players were used mostly throughout the season. So, Sky Bet League 2 Manager of the Month for April. I should get Manager of the Year. Whether I do or not, I don't know. Fans Player of the Season, Priestnall. Young Player of the Season, Priestnall. Goal of the Season, Joe Moore. Top Goal Scorer, All Press. Lewis Salt with the most assists. That's surprising. Okay. Player of the Match Awards is All Press. Malik Priestnall, highest average rating, and he also completed the most passes per 90. And Harry Jordan has become the highest appearance maker in the league at the club. No competition awards. And there we go. Lovely, lovely stuff. No one cares about the manager timeline. It's a bit rubbish, but yeah, there you go. Right, excellent, excellent stuff. So, supporter profile update. We have gained 8,000 followers on social media, which is good, with a huge increase in core supporters, which is, I guess, pretty good. Seasonal performance, we did well. Club vision and expectations, we've done that. Play attacking football, I really would prefer to take that out, given that we're getting promoted to League One. Attempt to avoid relegation, repair the club's financial damage. Okay, so negotiate, get rid of that, suggest, confirm, done. Bob's your uncle. Let's get out of here. Happy we could do that. Squad dynamics. Jordan and Salt and Les Knight are the team leaders. Influential players are all there. 12 players currently sitting in other. What do I want to say? I want to say, look, it's going to be tough. I'm so happy with promotion, but I know how hard it will be playing at a higher level. With that in mind, I'll be strengthening the squad. No. We know it's going to be tough for us next season. We'll probably come back down, but I want you all to know you will have every chance to keep us up. Yes, that's exactly the sort of reaction I wanted. Not going to talk about promises. What do you want? I thought there would have been more promises today. Well, shut up. See you at pre-season. Get out. Go on your holidays. What are you moaning about promises for? Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Wells injury. Oh, yeah. So, Ben Spence had 4 injuries. Missed 34% of the season. I think that 6 was Jimmy Curran. Okay. Faulkner's up there. Dave Mills is up there. Jordan's up there. O'Brien's up there. Harris is there as well. But, yeah, missing the biggest part of the season. 34%. Ben Spence. That's quite a lot. End of season break. Curran now can knock the ball past opponents using his pace, which is good. They're generally unhappy with the low level of training they're getting. You're going on holiday. Shut up and go on holiday. What are you moaning about? Honestly, just go on holiday. Right, we'll stick with this a little bit longer. We'll fast forward a couple of days and see if there's any more news that comes our way. But I'm not expecting anything other than, hopefully, the owners to suddenly say, hey, here's £1 million to clear the debt. But I could be dreaming and wondering about that for quite a while. Okay, so without actually doing anything, the board are delighted that we've we've passed repair the club's financial damage. Okay, we're 1.1 million in debt. But okay, if I've repaired it, great, I'll take it. Thank you, board. I was also looking at contracts expiring. Lots of people out on loan are going to have contracts expiring, so I'll do a review of them. Maybe Jerry Lester gets one, but again, I don't think he's really ever going to live up to much. 7 appearances last year in League 2 are 6.6. National League South, he's played much better. Left back, we are a little bit short of proper sort of more attacking left back options, which he could supply. He's got pace, but he doesn't really do much else. So maybe he gets a new contract. Jez Hines, I think I really want to give him a go. It's between him at 22 or Nicolau, who I think we could send out on loan to try and get some game time. I feel like Nicolau would be the overall better player. But maybe we do keep Jez Hines for 1 season on a non-contract deal, potentially, and send out Nicolau on loan. We'll have to look at that one. In terms of who else we've got, Carlos Hurtley has got very high potential, but a 2-star at the moment. He's a right and left back. Again, he offers opportunities for us. 21 though, is he going to get any better? I'm not sure. Out on loan at Maidstone, 6.72. Not too bad. A little bit worse than what he did last year. Southport, So I'm not sure. He's never played for us. He's gone out on loan 3 times. I'm not sure. Tackling 7. I just don't know. Probably not. Neil Kelly is the other one who I don't think is going to get a new contract, even though he's got good physicals. He's never going to get in above newer players we've bought in. The only good thing we could do is keep loaning him out and get a fee. But I'm like, we might as well just get the wages off the wage bill, because that would clear like 250, 300, 180, so a fair amount. Deegan Tuton is another one who's expiring. Right winger striker, never really given a chance. 6 appearances, 6.46. I think we say goodbye to Deegan. Balanced, he's volatile, media friendly, balanced, but he's got decent potential, but he's just not getting in our team, so probably not. And then finally, there's 2 left. Eddie Healy, who is 2-star current ability according to our assistant manager, and 4.5-star potential ability. Again, I think could do a good job. We may give him a contract and loan him out. Again, I quite like the physicals. I quite like his base attributes that he's got. He's only 18. Plenty of time to grow in that one. And the other one is Rocco Trineri, who I really want to give him a go. He's just really lacking in the technical aspects of things. At Yeovil, he's played 36 games, which is awesome, so a 6.93. So he's not done too badly in a couple of leagues below us. But yeah, his physicals and mentals, I think, mean he will be a good player. It's just trying to get these technical attributes up, which is difficult. We'll wait and see, and potentially try and get them on non-contract deals, but I don't think people in League One are going to want that. I think they're going to want proper money. So we'll see how it's going, but the squad, is relatively big once these loan people come back, and it doesn't include the under-18s, which is also looking pretty stacked of players when you look at it like this and see who's here. But there will be players leaving here, so as you can see, these 3 aren't getting deals. Though Dara Duffy was one that was professional, but his potential is so poor. 37 games in the under-18s and a 7.26. I mean, we may give him a play-as-you-play contract, which will basically extend what he's already on. Dave Heaton, at both full-back positions, I think he will be binned off. I don't think he's really worth keeping on. And Dwayne Wood is the other one, who, again, I don't think we're going to keep him on. I think we'll let him go at the end of this season. But other than that, everyone's on youth contracts, so generally on youth contracts, which means they're not getting much game time. Glyn Garner on £180 a week, and Max Whittam are because they have potential and will be coming up to the first team next season. So it's going to be interesting to see about game time next year. Oh, that was what I wanted to say as well. Oh, why have we got £100? Who's this? Reavers Weatherall? Why are you getting £100 a week? That must have been an accident. Yes, you're going to be I think you're going to be loaned out. Yeah, we'll try and get a loan with you. Anyway, I got distracted. Cedric Irakoze has been capped at under 19 level by Belgium. So he obviously is showing some improvements. It's another winger that we could potentially have at the club. But who knows if we're going to have some sales in the off-season. There may be some movement from the senior team. So we'll have to keep an eye on it and go from there. Because if we go sorting by position, yeah, it's getting a bit big. Lots of right wingers, which is a problem. But obviously we play Rocket and Fearon and more. We use them more as attacking midfielders. They're going to be under a bit of pressure from Cox and the likes of those sort of people that come up. So lots of decisions to make. We'll carry on going forward a little bit more just to see if anything happens. Okay, so a bit of sponsorship stuff then. So new deal, stadium sponsor has gone up from 22,000 to 95k, which is awesome. 5 new deals are bringing in 55k a year as well. So revenue should go up for next year, which is awesome. It should be pretty good. Scouting budget, don't care about that. That can all go into the transfer budget, which will then all go into wages. Training schedule, there is no training. We know that. But yeah, I'm still gonna wait and see to see what happens in terms of when we actually go up, how much money we're gonna get, because I'm hoping. I mean, look, 400 to 1, and we got promoted. Bloody hell! Yes, come on. Right, we'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Get your comments in down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen next season when we go up to League One. Which of these players do you think should stay with us, and which ones do you think should definitely be given the chop? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.